I have prayed to stop getting in trouble. I don't get in trouble most of the time, but I'm still working on it.
Dr. Elizabeth Alderman is reading from her most recent book titled What Happens When Children Pray.
Like I did my dissertation, I did research.
The Sebring, Florida native has made it her mission to make a difference in the lives of children. Her groundbreaking study in 1983 that focused on the level of violence teachers were experiencing in the classroom opened the eyes of many.
I wrote Abuse on Teachers by Students, because usually we talk about what teachers do to students. We don't talk about what students do to teachers. So that was the first dissertation to be written in the state of Florida and the second in the United States.
Alderman, who is now a retired Palm Beach County administrator, credits her family with motivating her to get an education. She tells me her father, who was the first NAACP president in Sebring, was a kind man, and that kindness lives in her.
I would follow him through the rain, through the cold, knocking on people's doors, please join the NAACP. And they said, we don't have the money, it was just $1. He said, I'll pay it for you.
February 7th, 2019, Marcelette Harris was buried with full military honors alongside her husband in the Arlington National Cemetery. Harris was the first African-American female general officer of the United States Air Force, the first female director of maintenance, the first of 2 female air officers commanding at the United States Air Force Academy.
This is her portrait that hangs in the Pentagon.
But to her younger sister, Elizabeth Johnson, who lives here in Lake Worth, well, she says being first didn't change Marcelette.
It wasn't like, I'm somebody, I'm the first this. She was never, ever like that. She was always my sister.
Johnson says Harris was also a mother and a daughter, and she loved her unit.
She never lost a plane nor a pilot. And that was always her message to her unit. They risk their lives to protect us. We will bring them home. It always makes me cry. But that was her mission. That was her mission.
Johnson admits now that her sister is gone, the pain is still there, but she's glad that her sister's story is being told.
I want her to be remembered as a loving mom, a loving sister, someone who tried very hard and never gave up. If she saw a cause, she was all over it.
Angela Rozier, WPBF 25 News.